Hello, everybody, and welcome to Bloop 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 Dacob in Between, where we deliver news that are usually hidden from, regular consumers out there. Chanel is the topic today. And Chanel, let me cue in all my wonderful co-chatters. There you are, guys. As reported by Fashion United, Chanel appoints a new PR head. A head has been chopped off and a new head has been delivered. So listen, we've been following the shenanigans of Chanel lately. And just a week ago, remember, we had the breaking news of the lady that's been working for Chanel for 50 years, doing head of communications, left. This is different now. This is not, they didn't find somebody to substitute her. No, this is a whole other can of worms. So listen to this. Chanel has named their new international director of press relations and public relations. And here's a twist. One person to rule them all. One person responsible for fashion, fragrance, and beauty. WWD News reported. And now, the name of the person who is going to be appointed or has been named the new international director of press relations and public relations for fashion, fragrance, and beauty at Chanel is Emmanuelle Val or Wally. Let me cue her in. This was the photo I wanted to show you guys. This lady, hello darling. This little lady right here, photo courtesy of Chanel, by the way, is called Emmanuelle Val, W-A-L-L-E. So I don't know if it's Val, Wally, Wall, but anyway, French. I like how she looks. To me, she looks cool. She doesn't look like a weirdo. You know what I mean? Because in the fashion world, there's a lot of, I like her eyes. I don't know. She's cool to me. I don't know the woman, but just from the picture. So she was previously head of global public relations and influence for Chanel fragrance and beauty. You see what I mean? How they had everything separated. Now they unified everything. So she took charge of fashion, fragrance, and beauty internationally. But she used to be head of global PR and influence for Chanel fragrance and beauty. She will officially step into her role on January 3rd, 2022. She will report directly to the boss himself, Bruno Pavlovsky. Bruno Pavlovsky is the president of Chanel Fashion and Chanel SAS. Bruno Pavlovsky reports to the Wertheimers. Like on top of Bruno Pavlovsky, there's only the Wertheimer family. That's it. So she's basically really, really far up there, up the Chanel pyramid. She's right underneath Bruno Pavlovsky, who is right underneath the Wertheimers. She succeeds Laurence Delamare, who is leaving Chanel to become 7L's director of fashion editorial. Delamare spent 7 years with Chanel, beginning at the famed fashion house in 2014. So, I do not know if Delamare left Chanel because Chanel wanted her to leave and then she found another job, or if she was headhunted by another place and then she decided to leave Chanel. I mean, usually you don't, if you're in a high position at Chanel, you don't leave the high position at Chanel. So I don't know what went down there. We can only speculate, right? So as reported by Fashion United, Val's resume includes stints at Bonpoint or Bonpoint, Cartier, and L'Oréal. Val was previously a fashion editor, having worked at various publications, including Vogue Paris, which has now been renamed Vogue France or French Vogue, Marie Claire, Le Point, and Mixte. So that's the news, that basically we have one lady to rule them all. She seems to have a lot of fashion experience, editorially speaking. She's going to be head of PR publications. And I mean, it's interesting to me. Let me blend her out so we can have more of your chats now visible. I mean, you see them whenever they pop up down here, but you can read all through. They're doing a suspicious amount of reshuffling high up in the company, says Jack. They are. This, to me, they're changing up so much. So much is happening. And I mean, stay tuned for my other videos on Chanel. There's a lot to talk about. in terms of regulations, limits also for clients, customers. There's a lot that we have to touch base on in following videos. So I am live streaming live on my channel right now. I forgot to mention this at the beginning of my video. So subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, but also follow me every Saturday live where we get to converse for hours on end about fashion, perfumes, and a lot of things in life. So these videos that I film during the live streams then get subsequently posted to my channel. So you only know half the story if you don't watch Fashion Bunker Untucked. Girl, you only get half the story if you don't watch the whole live stream, obviously, because now this portion, this video that we're sharing together now, we're talking about now is just one topic, but there's a lot more topics connected to this one that will be filmed in just a short while, still today. So, right, from Bon Point to Cartier, that's a stretch, says Bim Black. It is kind of a stretch, isn't it? She looks chic, says Happy Days. She does look chic to me as well. She has that Chanel type of allure and flair. And I do also have a couple of images that I've only found on Getty Images of the previous lady, Laurence Delamare. She looks sweet, but less Chanel. You know what I mean? So, but still, she had her stretch, huh? 2014 to 2022. That's, you know, commendable. 8 years, that's a long time too, right? Jack Dean says she looks like a human. Yes, she does look like a human. They need to move 40% decrease in profits, says Ricardo Gaspar. And I mean, I guess one person responsible for more jobs is also good for them. They're doing, but you know, I mean, yeah, this is the Bunker Untucked, as Jack is saying, is happening always in the segments that we don't show on YouTube. They're just for the live streams. But anyway, so that was the topic. You know, DCAT says that's a lifetime in fashion. Oh yes, 8 years. 8 years in working for a company is a lifetime in fashion, for sure. Because also, let me tell you one thing. You know, relatively soon within a company, big corporate, but also companies that are structured, that they have their tiers and levels of, you know, climbing socially within the company. You know, relatively soon within one of these companies, can you further climb the social ladder of the company and grow and learn more? Because it's not just about the ego, it's also about learning more. I mean, after 2 years, you kind of know all you got to know from your position. You either step it up and get more tasks and get to learn new things, or you kind of become fossilized. And you know, relatively soon within a company, if they want to keep you at that level, and after a while, if you're happy with that position and you just kind of routinize yourself, then it's also fine. But some people want to learn more, want to be challenged constantly. And you know relatively soon if they're going to let you grow or not. And what are you going to do? You get bored after a certain while. If there's nothing new to learn, if it's always the same repetition and you get bored, then yeah, you got to leave. Because usually they say within a company, a corporate environment, you get like those 2 years where you reach the maximum that you can reach, and then you should quit and leave. Because otherwise, after the 2-year margin, so they say, the company starts profiting off of you, because then you're so, they don't have to teach you anything anymore. They're only earning money off of you because you're so, by that time, so well fine-tuned in your job that you are very, very profitable to them. And what's the right word I'm looking for? You become very, forget it. I'm not going to get the word right now, but, oh damn, I hate when I miss a word, but you're going to become very, effective, but I'm not looking for that adjective. I'm looking for another, not really effective at your job, something more. Expandable, no. Static, no. An asset, no, no, no. When you become very professional at what you do, not indispensable, which is really great. Coco Chanel always says, make yourself indispensable. Only then can you grow. But it's really hard to get to that point where you become indispensable. Efficient. Ah, Kenza, thank you so much. Efficient. Oh my gosh. You become very, very efficient at what you do. So and the company becomes very comfortable with you, and you to them psychologically become like they take you for granted. Oh, of course, Dacob is going to do that. He knows how to do it. So they kind of keep pushing more and more onto you, and but you earn the same. So after a 2-year limit, if you're not growing within a company, go away, because they're just going to tear you apart. They're going to suck you dry of every vital lymph you have inside. At least in the fashion world, it's like that. So just a little tip from an oldie but goodie who has been there several times. I'm just letting you know that's how it goes. And sometimes quitting is a good thing, because then you reassert yourself and your own power. And they might come after you, but only after you quit. Because as long as you're not quitting, they're going to be like, he's never going to quit. But if you do, then they're going to be like, oh my gosh, we actually really did lose an asset. Then they might come back for you, offering you more. So there's a lot of playing involved, and it's terrible. The corporate world is really terrible. Really, really terrible. But that's just what it is. So, and be clever. Be clever how you play your game, and how you make your choices, because they could end up, biting you in the butt. Anyway, that's that. Congratulations to Emmanuel Val. I hope you have a wonderful tenure at Chanel, sweetie darling. And give a girl a call if you need any, I don't know, assistance. No, not assistance, actually. Give a girl a call if you want to learn even more, a thing or two. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. Thumb it up and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, never forget to never give up on love. Love you all. See you soon. Take care. Bye.